In this video, we'll take a first look at Opsgenie, reviewing its core functionality. Opsgenie is a modern incident management platform for operating always-on services, empowering dev and ops teams to plan for service disruptions and stay in control during incidents. Opsgenie consolidates alerts from multiple sources, routes them to the right person using routing rules, on-call schedules, and escalations, and then notifies them in reliable ways using multiple channels. You can organize Opsgenie in a manner that reflects your staff and processes. You can define teams, and each team can have their own way of working, but still can collaborate with other teams effectively. You'll start by creating a list of team members. These users will have access to all the alerts assigned to that team. That way, users will only see the alerts that they will consider important. For each user, you can specify a role, and can even create custom roles defining what actions a user can take during an incident or their ability to configure processes. This level of granular control is especially important for larger organizations. An important next step is to connect Opsgenie to the applications and operational tools that the team uses. Integrations enable Opsgenie to consolidate alerts from multiple sources, but also act as a middleware between monitoring, logging, ticketing, and chat tools. Opsgenie has over 200 native integrations that are easy to set up. For example, when adding an Amazon CloudWatch integration, you can see there are clear instructions, and all a user has to do is add an API key as an HTTPS subscription. Within minutes, Opsgenie can begin consolidating alarms from CloudWatch. One thing that makes Opsgenie unique is the depth of each integration. You can use advanced options to customize how Opsgenie will handle alerts from this monitoring tool. Opsgenie understands all the fields contained in CloudWatch alarms. It can reformat and add additional information so it's easier to consume, and you can set up filters that will instruct Opsgenie how to handle these alarms differently based on the information it receives. For example, we can quickly configure Opsgenie to ignore alarms from CloudWatch when the state is OK, and create an alert when the state is designated as an alarm. Now, if an integration doesn't exist, you can still use Opsgenie's robust API, command line, or email integration tools to connect any source to Opsgenie. So for this team, we've set up an email integration, a CloudWatch and a Datadog integration to create alerts, but we've also created a chat integration to post alerts into a Slack channel, and a ticketing integration, which will create tickets and keep them up to date in Jira. So you can see that Opsgenie integrates with ticketing and chat tools so that the entire response process can be automated instead of relying on manual interaction with disparate systems. Once an alert is received, Opsgenie uses routing rules, on-call schedules, and escalations to ensure the right person is notified and alerts are never missed. On-call schedule management is a core capability. Schedules are easy to set up. You just need to specify the users and a rotation time frame, and Opsgenie will automatically generate the schedule indefinitely. Users can modify the schedule easily by adding overrides, and you can create multiple schedules to serve as backup or provide additional coverage during busy seasons. Everything is customizable. Escalation policies ensure that alerts are never missed. They provide Opsgenie instruction on which on-call schedule to use and what action to take if the person on call doesn't respond to an alert. Again, Opsgenie's flexibility enables you to have different escalations for different types of alerts. Here, I have an aggressive escalation policy for higher priority issues. It rapidly notifies the next person on call if the alert is not acknowledged within 5 minutes. A more relaxed escalation policy gives the initial responder more time. The routing rules house the logic which Opsgenie uses to choose the appropriate escalation policy. It looks at the content of the alert or the time of day the alert is received and decides what escalation policy to use. Here we have a rule set up which looks at the alert for an indication of high priority when it comes in after hours. If true, it uses our aggressive escalation policy. If the content of the alert indicates it's simply informational, we'll route it to no one. And for all other alerts, we'll use our standard response policy. The important thing to note here is that you'll want to handle alerts differently based off their urgency and timing, and Opsgenie provides you unlimited flexibility. Okay, using routing rules, escalations, and on-call schedules, Opsgenie knows who to notify of an alert, but we still need to tell it how to notify the users. By default, this is controlled by each user in their profile. Here, each user can specify the type of communication they wish to receive using notification rules. They can specify any combination of phone calls, emails, mobile push, or SMS messages. Users can specify 2 emails and 2 phone numbers. They can also define the order in which each method is used and how many times to repeat the notification sequence if not answered. Again, flexibility is key. You can choose different methods for different types of alerts at different times of the day. Once a responder starts to receive alert notifications, they can interact with the system through the alert list. They can use the web UI to search for alerts using powerful search fields. They can even save their searches to reuse later. They can take action directly from the web interface, as well as through Opsgenie's mobile app and chat app tools such as Slack. Now let's see it in action. We'll create an alert manually with a high priority. Within seconds, Opsgenie uses an integration to post to Slack and notifies the responders via SMS and mobile push. When the alert is acknowledged in any system, all systems reflect a status change. Now you have taken your first look at Opsgenie. While we've looked at its core capabilities, there is much more to this product. Get started with Opsgenie today by signing up for our free 14-day trial.